Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter 1 variable inequalities. The lessons we're going to cover today are here I'm on grade 6 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is solution to inequalities. Let's just start with the lesson. Is h equals 1 a solution to the inequality below? The inequality is 8 is greater than equal to h. You are given h equals 1, replace h with a value, right? That is 8 is greater than equal to 1. Yes, because 8 is greater than 1, right? So that means yes, 1 is the solution of the equation inequality. Is t equals 8 a solution to the inequality below? The inequality is t is less than 8 or less than 10. Let's just replace the t with the value, that is 8 is less than 10. Is it true or false? True it is. 8 is less than 10. The correct option is yes. Is m equals 1 a solution to the inequality below? Four is less than equal to 1. Is it true or false? False it is. 4 is not less than 1, right? So 1 is not the solution to the inequality. The correct option is no. Is f equals 11 a solution to the inequality below? Which is the correct option? 6 is less than 11. Yes, it is. So that means F equals 11 is a solution of the inequality below. Is Y equals 7 a solution to the inequality below? Yes or no? Yes, it is. 7 is less than 10. So yes, that is the solution of the inequality. Is H equal to a solution of the inequality? 7 is less than 2. False it is. 7 is not less than 2, so that is no. 2 is not the solution of the inequality below. is C equals 7 a solution to the inequality below? 11 is less than equal to 7, less than equal to 11 is less than equal to 7. False it is no. 12 is greater than 12. The correct option is no. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve one-step inequalities. Now let's just see how do we solve the inequalities. Solve for PP is less than 2 times 4. So the variable is already isolated, right? You have to solve the other side. On the other side, you have 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. So that is P is less than 8. Let's just start with the test questions. K is already isolated. You have to do 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is, so K is greater than 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Greater than equal to 4. Sorry, option number 4 is the correct option. D is less than 1 plus 9, which is the correct option. That is D is less than 10. Solve for T. T is greater than equal to 2 plus 8. That is T is greater than equal to 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. G is less than 1 plus 8. Option number 3 is the correct option. That is G is less than 9. Solve for v. V is greater than 1 plus 7, which is the correct option. V is greater than 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Solve for G. 5 divided by 5, which is the correct option. That is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. G is greater than 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for T. That is T is less than 10. Option number 3 is the correct option. Solve for P. P is less than 8. 2 times 4 is 8. The correct option is option number 2. Solve for P. That is F is less than equal to 4. Option number 2, 3 is the correct option. C is greater than equal to 8 divided by 4. That is C is greater than equal to 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move to next lesson. The next lesson is write inequalities from number line. Let's just start with the next lesson. What inequality does the number line show? The first thing you need to see, we have to write an inequalities, right? So you have to see two things. The first one is this circle and the arrow, right? The arrow is pointing on the right hand side. That means the values are increasing. Got it? And here you have a filled in circle on 1. Filled in circle means x is greater than 1, right? Because that is starting from 1. And because that is a filled in circle, so you have an equal over here. So x is greater than equal to 1. That means 1 and all the numbers that are greater than 1 are the solution of the inequality. So x is greater than equal to 1. Let's just start with the test questions. What inequality does the number line show? So we have a filled in circle on 5 and the values are increasing 5, 6, 7. The arrow is pointing on the right hand side. So that means x is greater than equal to 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? So here we have a filled in circle on 3, right? And the arrow is pointing on the left side. So that means x is less than equal to 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is x is less than equal to 3. So option number 1 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? Here you have an open circle at 4, right? Not the filled in one. That means 4 is not the solution of the inequality, but all the numbers that are greater than 4. So the solution is x is greater than 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. X is greater than 4. What inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? So again, we have an open circle at 2. So that means 2 is not the solution of the inequality, but all the numbers that are greater than 2. So option number 2 is the correct option. X is greater than 2. What inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? So here we have an open circle at 4, right? So x is less than 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 is the correct option. That is x is greater than equal to 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show, which is the correct option? That is x is less than 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show? That is x is greater than equal to 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show, which is the correct option? X is less than 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is x is less than equal to 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show, which is the correct option? X is greater than equal to 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show, which is the correct option? X is less than 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. That is graph solutions or to one-step inequalities. So now we're going to learn how do we graph the inequalities. Let's just start with the test questions so that we can do more practice questions. Solve the inequality. W is greater than equal to 10 minus 6. The first thing is you need to solve, right? So 10 minus 6 is 4. That means W is greater than equal to 4. So you have an equal sign over here. So that means you must have an filled circle at 4 and all the numbers are greater than 4. So the arrow must be pointing at the right hand side. So the correct option is option number 1. That is W is greater than equal to 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. So which is the correct option? 'W' is greater than equal to 10 minus 6. So 10 minus 6 is again 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. That's exactly the same one we just did, isn't it? Oh, so then inequality is different. The inequality is t is less than 2 times 2, right? So that is then the solution is option number 1. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. Q is less than 9 minus 3. So which is the correct option? Nine minus 3 is 6. So the correct option is option number 1. That is option number 1 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. V is greater than equal to 6 divided by 2, which is the correct option. The correct option is V is greater than equal to 3, so option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. D is less than equal to 1 plus 7, so which is the correct option? That is D is less than equal to 8, so option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. W is less than equal to 2 times 3, so which is the correct option? That is W is less than equal to 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. M is less than 5 plus 3, so which is the correct option? That is N is less than 8, so option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math. The chapter we were working on is one variable inequalities, and the lessons we have covered today are solutions to inequalities, solve one step inequalities, write inequalities from number line, graph solution to one step inequalities. So please make sure you have before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.